First in high definition, this is KSFY Morning News.
A house caught on fire.
I also have to say something that we've got kind of a special show coming up today because it is someone's 20th anniversary at KSFY.
How do you know?
I used to watch you on KEYC. I know all about the Chandler tornado. Must have been one of your first stories.
And there was a whole bunch of us that were new at that time. I had a dress. I had an ugly flower dress on. I remember because we, you know.
You know what?
Oh, that's a homemade card from Courtney Zeller and gorgeous Gerber daisies from our friend and producer Aaron Heinert for my anniversary.
20 years.
Tomorrow, 20 years.
Hi, Nancy. 20 years already? I'm so happy for you. Not only are you a great doctor, but you're a great best friend. Congratulations from your favorite physician's assistant.
Nancy, just wanted to say congratulations. 20 years in the business. That's amazing. I don't know how you do it some days. I certainly miss our times in the morning discussing and solving all the world's problems, especially at the station. You know, we were good at that. Miss having our Wheat-Thin Gang meetings as well in the Horseshoe. But most importantly, I miss having mashed potatoes and gravy and some chicken and some wings at Boss's with you and Clee. Hope all is well. And again, congratulations on 20 years in the business. Way to go.
Oh, yes!
20 years for Nancy Naeve-Brown.
Oh, my dear friends, they both moved. Tim moved back to St. Louis, and Stubbs worked here forever. Oh, my gosh.
Happy
Is it going to be like this all morning? I don't know if I can take it.
I don't know. Let's take a look at weather.
It's good to see my friends.
It's a big day. It's a big day. Oh, stop already, would you? It's only 5:40.
I know.
69 right now in Sioux Falls, 82. Aaron, get that box of hankies under there, would you? And take it over to the
I
set.
just didn't know. I don't do well with surprises, I guess, unless
Hi, Nancy. It's your old friend Chris Studer, and I apologize for the super bald and shiny head that I have now. I just wanted to wish you a congratulations on 20 years at KSFY. You've done such a great job, and you were such a great mentor to me in the years that we worked together, and I'm so grateful that I can call you my friend. I wish you the best, and I hope to see you again soon.
Hey, Dr. Naeve-Brown, it's Derek Faber. Congratulations on making it 20 years at KSFY. I would think for 20 years you'd have enough pull to not have to work with Sean Cable, but congratulations anyways. And thanks for being an inspiration at the beginning of my career. I remember the first time we were in a parade together, and basically all the flack you gave me during my 2.5 years at KSFY. Congratulations again.
Oh my gosh, I can't even take it. You guys really have surprised me. You're going to have to do that.
I'll do the news. It's Nancy Naeve-Brown's 20th anniversary. It's going to be a fun day. And we have some news headlines.
I'm Nancy Naeve-Brown. Good morning, everyone.
20 years at KSFY. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, Sean. 20 years. Gosh, how the time flies.
I know.
Like, Phil just had his 20th a couple of years ago, and I just was thinking, oh gosh, I'm next. And I'm next. Here I am.
See, what you need to do, you need to get fired and then go to another station. Then you don't actually have to get to the 20-year mark.
Well, I came close to it yesterday.
Oh, stop. Let's take a quick peek at weather. We have sometimes the mics are on when you don't expect them. What do you say?
Hey, Nanny. Shanny misses you. I just want to wish you congratulations on your 20 years at KSFY. It's quite the accomplishment. I miss you tons and really cherish the time that we spent together at KSFY. Best of luck to you in the future.
Nanny, it's Kent saying hi from Indianapolis. I wanted to say I love you, miss you, and still Facebook stalk you. Happy 20 years. And by the way, I was only 9 years old when you started at KSFY.
When I think Nancy Nave, I think road trip, Pierce, South Dakota. Holy that was quite a trip. What? Oh, this isn't going to be on cable? It's not like one of those roast things? All right, Nancy, congratulations on your 20 years.
Got all the babies. You know, you have been here so long, can't hurt all. You little stink pot. He's like, I was 9 when you started.
Oh, look what we got.
Danny brought all the Kleenexes. Thank you.
Ahead.
I need all the Kleenexes. Thank you. I just really thought this date would come and pass, and next week someone would be like, oh, yeah, you had your 20th. Way to go.
Oh, yeah.
I am overwhelmed. Thank you, everyone.
I wouldn't let a monumental day like today go by.
Harry thought it was going to be a big deal because I did a story on you, and it's all about me.
This is Nancy Naeve-Brown's day. Happy 20th anniversary.
Thank you. It's so nice. Did you do? Just tell me. Did you do all the Skyping with everybody?
I just can't remember. There's so much going on. I had the heart thing this week. Let's take a look at weather here. I want to show you what's going down this morning. Back with that right after the break. It's the morning news on Nancy Naeve-Brown's 20th anniversary Friday on KSFY. Happy anniversary.
Hey there, Nancy. It's Megan. 20 years. Congratulations to you. That is absolutely phenomenal, and the community is very lucky to have you. Thank you for always being a great colleague, great mentor, and of course a wonderful friend. Congratulations. I love you, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey, Nancy. Congratulations on 20 years. I can't believe it. I'm sure you can't either. Best wishes on 20 more. Love you and miss you.
Wait, was that it? Was there one more on that one?
I can't take any more.
Oh, yeah, back it up.
Back it up. With here and you know, I've been away from KSFY for about 12 years now, but everyone I come in contact with here in South Carolina, I tell them there's 3 things that everyone needs to know about South Dakota. Number 1, Mount Rushmore. Number 2, the Corn Palace. And number 3, the legendary Nancy Naeve. Congratulations, Nancy.
God, so many blasts from the past. I can't get. Oh, you must have worked so hard getting everyone. That's funny. Brian probably doesn't even know I got married. That's funny.
Yeah,
I don't believe him, but that's so funny. Oh my God, how did you find everybody?
I don't know how, you know, I had the heart thing this week, and it was just such a busy week. It all just kind of happened.
Oh my gosh,
just
it's
like
so nice seeing everybody.
Whirlwind.
And what it does, really, it reminds you that everybody has moved on to different jobs, and I'm still here.
But see, that's why we're so lucky, because you're the best of all of them, and all of us, and we're still so lucky that you're not doing GMA right now, because then...
Right, because they've been calling.
Might be stuck next to some loser. All right, it's time for some news.
Nancy, congratulations on 20 years at KSFY. It has been an honor to call you a coworker. It's still an honor to call you a friend. Here's to 20 more years.
Hi, Nancy. Congrats on 20 years. Oh, my gosh. And on the morning show, or back on the morning show, you are my hero. Those are the toughest hours in the business. I remember once you and Lonnie, still one of my all-time favorite photographers, did a story about some girls learning how to race. And the point of the story was slow and steady often wins the race. And it was a beautifully done story. I remember it made me cry. And I will never forget that story. So say hi to everyone in South Dakota for me and the folks at the station. And again, congratulations on 20 years.
Hi, Nancy. Congratulations on 20 years with KSFY. I remember your first day at the station because it was also my first day at the station. And now 20 years later, both the viewers in South Dakota and KSFY are fortunate to have had someone with your dedication, your professionalism, your compassion, and most of all, your sense of humor. It has been an honor to work with you, and most of all, to call you a friend for the last 20 years. Congratulations, and I wish you 20 more.
Oh my gosh. Happy anniversary.
Oh my gosh. Christine was my best friend. We both started and we were so brand new. And that Chandler tornado happened and we both were covering it and had no idea what we were doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Did she have a flowery long dress too?
No, she was probably dressed more appropriately than me. Thank you for getting all this. It's so nice to see all my old friends. Jill Cordes has a baby. And Chrissy has 3 babies.
She has 2 babies, and actually she's training one to use the potty just like I am training Nora to use the potty.
Oh my gosh.
Take a quick peek at weather. I want to show you what's going on this week.
Hi, Nancy. Congratulations on 20 years with KSFY. You know, your sincerity and your good-heartedness always comes through on every story that you do, and that's really a blessing to everybody that's been able to watch you all these years. But for me, the real blessing has been able to call you a friend. So I love you. Congratulations. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, NNB. On behalf of Jared and our little baby bump, and at least one of our dogs, I want to congratulate you on 20 years at KSFY. The cubicle at work is just not the same without you next to me. I miss you, and congratulations.
So look at that. That must be 1993, 94. So I'm going through my stuff, and I see this smoking hot picture of 2 young guns at the anchor desk in South Dakota. Naeve, I can't believe that you've been there for 20 years. I just can't believe it. It was almost 20 years ago that we did the show together there. I've had some really cool opportunities. I've interviewed presidents, I've traveled around the world, I've done a lot of cool stuff in this business, but some of my best memories, Nance, are hanging out with you there in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. all the fun times we had, all the cool stories that we did, all the laughs that we shared. And by the way, now every time that I hear that song, Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves, it's all you. That's what I think of. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Congratulations, Nancy.
Oh my gosh, I love John Mercure. We had to do this commercial, Walking on Sunshine. It was on the green screen, and we had to act it out.
I remember that!
I think of him, too, every time. And he was my first co-anchor, really, on the morning show. And I was growing my hair out at the time, and I had bigger hair than this. And he'd go, "Man, Dave, your hair!" Oh, God, it was so funny. And he was always, my dad watched, and he kind of helped make my dad famous. And I just know that, as you know, now that I haven't lived with my dad for 10 years, it's that meant the world to me too. So God, thanks. I know you must have been spending weeks getting all of these people to do videos. The best thing you could have done.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
Yeah. What a great day. Nancy, 20 years.
Oh my gosh.
On the morning news on Nancy Naeve-Brown's 20th anniversary of KSFY television.
I feel like I love Sean, and I love Winston, and I love Aaron.
It's eyewitness news all over again.
My shirt.
Are you going to be okay? Hey, welcome back to the morning news.
Sweating from all the crying.
It's time for celebrity news, but we're not doing celebrity news. As you know, it's Nancy Naeve-Brown's 20th anniversary at KSFY, and we have a little surprise for you, Nancy Naeve-Brown. Take a look.
Oh, dear. I stood at this very spot on the west end of town 10 years ago.
KSFY's Nancy Naeve.
I'm Nancy Naeve.
A natural. Born with the gift of gab. Genuine. Kind. What you see is what you get. Just some of the words that come to mind when you ask people to describe Nancy Naeve-Brown. Her infectious personality has now graced KSFY for 20 years. Nancy got her start back in June of 1992. This born and raised Spencer, Iowa blonde bombshell has been captivating viewers and even her co-workers every day since.
That's right, Mitch. Early reports indicate that the occurrence has something to do with
When I first came to KSFY 17 years ago as the news guy, a morning show producer came up to me and said, "Now remember, you're just here to read the news. Nancy is the show." Well, as we all know, for the past 20 years, with all apologies to my good friend Sean Cable, Nancy, you still are the show.
I'm kind of nervous to meet her and to actually talk to her because I grew up watching her. I mean, she's been a staple in this viewing area for a long time. But when I met her, she was so nice and just personable and bubbly and just as an amazing person at what she does.
When I walked up to the KSFY table, Nancy came right out and shook my hand and talked to me, and she was so bubbly.
Anything she says comes straight from the heart.
And I produced The Five with Nancy for a long time, and she was always so much fun to work with, and nothing made me happier than when I heard she was coming back to the morning show, and now getting to work with her every single day. She is truly the best part of my day, every day.
With me now is P.D. Koff. He is the manager at the test station in Brookings, and he is also the technician of the ultrasound. KSFY is proud to tell you that we were the first station to bring you a local senior report. This little one is a healthy, happy baby, but not all babies are this lucky. One of the great things that we've heard from residents about the Eden culture is they get their choice of a hot meal.
Nancy doesn't just talk at you, she talks with you. She'll take you through emotional stories, like her coverage from 9/11.
The people looking at this site, taking pictures, everyone is very quiet. But if the workers do have a chance to get some solace, there is a place where they can go. It's just down the street and around the corner in a chapel, and South Dakotans are helping.
She'll go the extra mile, finding ways to visually tell the most complicated stories.
And then she freezes some of the images that Dr. Isaacson is taking. It comes out of here.
And 20 years later, she'll still make you laugh.
I didn't say any bad
I find
words.
it funny. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here.
I didn't say boobs or poop.
All right.
Right.
Stop touching the donuts. You're
No one wants
making
that.
me mad.
It's mine.
To honor women.
Just the old blood sickle.
Blood sickle. All right, it is time.
Good morning.
to
Happy
throw out
breakfast.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
20 years. Wow. I remember 20 years. That's a long time.
Man.
We grew up actually watching Nancy Naeve when we were kids.
Did. When we were little, we used to enjoy watching you so much, Nancy.
I knew Nancy back before she was a blonde. It's been a lot of years.
That's a long time.
Congratulations. Wish you 20 more. You're a dear heart.
Love you, Nan.
Love you. Hugs.
Oh, je little Nancy. Oh, je little baby. Oh, Nanny love a baby. Oh, so old. Hi, Nancy. Hello there. What are you doing? Hey, I've been here for 14 years of your 20, and I can't imagine them any other way. So thank you for being my friend, and congratulations.
Another favorite holiday memory is being blinded by the home video lights when we would get up Christmas morning, because Santa had just got there, and we would come out of our doors and Dad would have this huge bright light in our face. And
in the press conference after my dad lost his governor's race, don't cry, you get up there, don't cry. And I was holding it together until I talked about Lars. So
as soon as you talked about your dad, I started crying too. Because
The heart of Nancy Naeve-Brown is her family, her dogs, and her community, giving her time over the years volunteering with MDA, Special Olympics, and Active Generations, just to name a few.
Nancy, I know that people think that I've got a lot of enthusiasm and energy, but oh my, you top me by far. I tell you, you are such a good steward, and the people of South Dakota and Sioux Falls are blessed because of it. For example, I've seen you interact with the Special Olympian athletes across the state, and they love you.
When Nancy Naeve set foot into this studio 20 years ago, the room became alive with laughter, joy, and a lot of professionalism. And it still does that today when she does pass by. Here's to many, many more years of that wonderful Nancy Naeve.
Nancy Naeve-Brown that you see on television on our morning show every single day is the exact same Nancy that we see 5 minutes after the show walking off the set and in her personal life. She is just who she is. She's a real person, and I think that people really relate to that, and that is why they love her.
Unless you've lived through an experience like this, you and I can only imagine the fear these people must have felt. But they'll tell you now, getting through tomorrow.
The hair might have changed over the years, but Nancy never has. Still beautiful, still incredibly hardworking, and still truly great at what she does.
Congratulations, Nancy. Welcome to the 20-year club. It feels great, doesn't it?
Nancy, you know, I've known you since our USD days, and I just think of all the entertainment you provided our viewers over the years. You were here at one time and now back in the mornings.
You know, I remember back in the day always having fun with you when I would fill in on the morning news, and then later when we anchored the evening news together, it was always a pleasure.
Nancy, your energy in the morning is simply infectious. Congrats on 20 years.
Yay! Happy anniversary.
I know that you've really made an impact on me, and you've made my first job here really great. So I just want to thank you, and you're the best.
I want to thank you personally for making Sioux Falls your home. Congratulations, Nancy. Great things to come.
One more thing. I've apologized about this in the past, but I'm really not sorry I made you bungee jump. So congratulations on 20 years, buddy. I love you, and here's to 20 more.
This is where she wants to be. This is where she is, and we're very lucky and very blessed to have Nancy.
Thank you for spending it here at KSFY. Thank you for coming to the morning show. We love you. We cherish working with you. And just thank you for being with us.
Oh my gosh. I am so blessed to work with you guys. Aaron, thank you so much for all you've done. It's so cool. And I didn't ever think I'd want to come back to the morning show, but it has been such a pleasure working with you, Sean. Thank you guys, for all you've done. Oh my gosh, Rachel, thanks for putting that piece together. Did she do that? Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, she did.
So I thought she was putting a resume tape together. She's been working in the other room so late, and I didn't even ask. She's been working on this. You guys, thank you so much. I'm just so blessed. If you're going to be somewhere for so long, it's nice to have such good coworkers, and you've dug up all of them that have worked for 2 years and moved on.
And the cool thing about you, Nancy Naeve, is that you could very, very easily be on Good Morning America today. You could be anywhere.
Not today, because they'd have to do some touching up.
You grew up here, and your family's here, and you stayed here, and we're all so very lucky. And I'm very, very lucky. I always thought, all the time I was over there, we were brutal competitors, and according to your mom, we didn't like each other very much.
You don't like him, do you?
All part of my evil plan to take over morning television, to get together with you.
Well, it's been I just can't believe it's been 20 years, but looking at some of that video, you could think, well, yes, it has been 20 years.
Now, what did Rachel say to me? She's like, I'm going through all these pictures, and it's like, how does someone just keep getting hotter and hotter as the years go by.
No. Thank you for getting the mayor and James and everybody you talked to. I didn't know you were doing any of this. I really thought this would come and go and no one would even know. So overwhelmed.
Happy anniversary.
Thanks.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 20 years at KSFY Television, Nancy Naeve-Brown. Oh, before we get all, should we talk about the question of the day?
Before I start crying again. Before he goes, before we get all.
Here it is. The average person gains 7 pounds per year doing this. The answer?
Is taste testing.
No.
That's funny. I really try not to ever do that because I've seen them go, you can't have any more, to someone who just keeps coming back. And I always feel dumb because I don't like anything, so I don't want to, I can't help but make a face. So I just always say, no, thank you, no, thank you. Thank you, though, to everybody on our crew this morning, especially to you and Aaron Heinert and to Rachel for putting that piece together. I'm sure you had to go through a lot of video to try and find it. Thank you to Mitch Krebs for doing that interview. And you know you're a pretty big deal when Sylvia Hankin and the mayor both talk about you. I'm feeling like an ugly but pretty big deal today.
You are a hot big deal.
Ben and Patty, thank you. I'll get you two back. And Sean Albertson, too, our director, and all of our crew. Thank you so much, you guys. It's been just it's been a surprising, overwhelming day.
It's been a wonderful 20 years. We're glad you're still here.
Thanks, Sean, for everything
We're glad
you
you're
do.
here.
I'm
And
glad your
it's an honor
ticker's
to sit
working.
by you every day. Yeah, thanks.
On air, online, and on the go. Stay connected anytime with KSFY News.